Mm, mm, mm. When the whippoorwill whimpers in the wind can whip her back. Oh, nice and chubby baby. Hello, people. It's me, John Avenger, once again. I just wanted to do a nice nod to Animaniacs. If you've seen that episode with the clown, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I hope I did a good job singing. I haven't sang on camera in a while. This is my Black Friday haul, guys. It's massive. I'm going to get started. I'm going to do the DVDs that I got beforehand, before Black Friday, that I didn't show. First, I got this double bill. I got it at Target. It was like $4 or $5, and it has a film that I already have, but I gave the old copy away, and that is Uncle Buck and the Great Outdoors double bill. I like both of these movies. I miss John Candy. I like Dan Aykroyd being with him in Great Outdoors. These films are not very long. Uncle Buck's an hour and 40, and The Great Outdoors is an hour and 31 minutes. See, both films under 2 hours. That's great. No special features. They're both on one disc. So there you go. Next, I got another bunch of comedies on DVD. This one has two films that I'm not a fan of, but two of them I do like. This is a 4 movie marathon comedy favorites collection of Twins, which is a childhood favorite of mine. Junior, one of the worst Arnold Schwarzenegger comedies ever made. Pure Luck, I tried to watch that and in 5 minutes I shut it off. And Dragnet, this was a lot of fun with Tom Hanks and freaking Dan Aykroyd. It's a lot of fun. They have great comedic chemistry, and this was worth it at least for Twins and for Dragnet. I don't care about Junior. I remember watching it, and Pure Luck was just stupid. But it's worth it. I got this for $4 at Best Buy. There'll be a lot of Best Buy stuff here, so get ready. Next, I got this at Dollar Tree. It was a 4 pack of more comedies. Yeah, I got a lot of comedies. That's why for Black Friday I didn't get any. I only got one black comedy, and that's it. This is a 4 pack of Meet Bill with Aaron Eckhart, Jessica Alba, and Elizabeth Banks. The Amateurs with Jeff Bridges and Ted Danson and a massive cast. You got Relative Strangers, Danny DeVito and Ron Livingston, Kathy Bates, and Neve Campbell. And you got Scorched with John Cleese, Alicia Silverstone, Rachel Lee Cook, and Woody Harrelson. I got this because I was like, hey, it's 4 comedies I've never seen, and they're dual layer, so I have to search through them. I'm looking forward to some of these. Others I'm kind of iffy on because one of them is a British movie, and I'm like, the cast isn't British. It's a film that was made in the UK. But I will give my bias a rest for that day. It's only it's The Amateurs. It's 80 something 96 minutes, so it's not 2 hours. None of these are. Scorch is 95 minutes. Relative Strangers is 86 minutes. Meat Bill's 95. Relative Strangers, it kind of looks like the new movie Instant Family. That font looks similar to the movie with Isabel Moner. Next, I got this drama with one of my favorite actresses. I love this actress. I'm going to do a whole marathon of films reviews in 2019 for her birthday, before and after her birthday. I love this actress to pieces. She's beautiful. She can act. She's a very talented woman. I hope she keeps acting all the way till the very end of her days. But she's wonderful. Griffin and Phoenix with the always gorgeous Amanda Peet, and you have Dermot Mulroney. So another good actor. I've heard this is very sad because I've read the synopsis on it. But Amanda Peet is wonderful in every movie that she's in. That face of hers, just that smile, just does things for me. There's a disc. No special features, but I got it for $1. So Amanda Peet is always worth my dollar, no matter what time of the year it is. Next, I got 2 video games. I got this at a flea market. I got one of the best movies of 2004 that was for kids after, I think Incredibles and all that. Yeah. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the game for the GameCube. I only played a little bit of it so far, but it's a lot of fun. I did play that SpongeBob game for the PS2, Battle of Bikini Bottom. I had a lot of fun with that. So this one I'm going to play throughout the rest of fall and the winter because it's going to be fun. I really like the movie, so this is the game. Next, I re-bought this game because I have my sister had this game for years on the PS2, but it won't work anymore because it's an old warped disc. But this is the second Shrek game on the GameCube. I like this game. It's very short. It's not very long, but it's a lot of fun. You get to play as all of the characters from the second Shrek, Gingy and Fiona and Shrek and Donkey and all the other characters. Well, most of the other characters. There's the booklet insert for Shark Tale. And yeah, it's a fun game. I played it back in 2004. Shrek 2 is a good movie, just a little bit overrated. I think I prefer 3 and 4 just out of curiosity, and the first one is still the best. But this game is a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got it back, and I can play it now on my GameCube. Next, I got this at Dollar Tree. I mean, not Dollar Tree, the Salvation Army Donation Center. They had it for like 50% off. So I grabbed it, and I've heard good things about it. It's got a better, hey, Star Wars fans, it has a better cameo of Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill than The Force Awakens and Last Failure combined. That's my only bashing of this because I don't want to talk about those films anymore. They did not happen. And it's better than Solo. I can easily say that. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Dun, 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 dun. And I do have a Star Wars thing, by the way. I'm going to show it later. I heard that this is not the best Kevin Smith movie, but it's a masterpiece compared to the crap he's made recently. This is better than freaking Tusks and Yoga Hosers and all that crap that he's done. And I'm willing to give this a chance. These guys are really hilarious, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. I just hope that that I get to see most of their stuff. This is some of the stuff that they had. I'm not going to show the back because there's an offensive image there that I don't want to see. And it has a massive cast. You got Ben Affleck. Recover soon. I hope you do well. Shannon Elizabeth, one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my life. Absolutely. Will Ferrell, he's always funny to watch. I love Elf. He's a really funny voice actor, really good. Jason Lee, the best villain in a Pixar movie that I can think of. Syndrome for the win. That was one thing missing from Incredibles 2. Jason Mewes, of course, Chris Rock. And he's like, George Lucas is going to sue somebody. Yeah, he should sue the assholes at his company that are making those KK wars. But this I'm going to give it a watch. It's only an hour and 44 minutes, so. And Shannon Elizabeth is beautiful in the movie. They do a slow-mo shot of her. I've seen that clip, and I'm like, just, you are a woman. You are everything that I want in a woman. Sexy, beautiful smile, your American accent, nothing wrong there. Next, I got this one. This is the last one in the franchise so far. I hope there's a fourth one. I know it won't be the same without Vern Troyer. This is his first appearance, and it completes the trilogy so far. Austin Powers and the Spy Who Shagged Me. I saw some of it. I didn't see the whole thing, but it has Heather Graham, another beautiful woman. I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video. I don't care if it goes 50 minutes. Most of these films have gorgeous actresses that do the voices or appear on screen. This one, yeah, Heather Graham, she's always a beautiful, beautiful woman. Her worst movie, still to me, is the freaking Lost in Space movie. Screw that movie. You're worse than any of the freaking Star Wars prequels. Those at least are fun. I love all of those movies compared to Lost in Space. This also has, Michael York, Robert Wagner, Seth Green, a lot of people from the first movie. Hopefully it makes me laugh this year. Next, I got this one. I'm not a big fan of this franchise. I only like the first one. I haven't seen the sequels. This is the first sequel. And you know me with British people, I'm very, very biased. But I'm going to see this once. I got some Disney rewards from it, so at least if I don't like it, I can donate it, and I got the points. So, The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. I can see why Disney was not a fan of this movie. It underperformed at the box office. It's way too long. This movie's 2.5 hours. Almost 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 29 minutes. Why? They try to make a kid's version of Lord of the Rings, but why this fails and it's not Lord of the Rings? Because it's boring. Well, I've heard that this movie was a step down from the first one. I like the first one. It's long. The British accents do nothing for me, but it's whimsical and beautiful, and the CG looks great. The effects are good. It has a good story. The characters are not annoying, at least. This one has freaking Ben Barnes, and I'm not a fan of that actor. I never liked him in anything I've seen him in. The Big Wedding and freaking what was it, The Seventh Seal? I've hated him. The Seventh Son. He's not a good actor, guys. But hey, I'm seeing it once. If it sucks, I could donate it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next is a Stephen Chow movie. I did like Kung Fu Hustle. I thought it was a kind of a Looney Tunes martial arts flick. It was very fun. This is his other movie, Shaolin Soccer. I got this at a yard sale. There it is. It's not bare bones. It's got a couple of features. Well, actually, no. It has no, it doesn't have any features. It just has the English dub and the original Chinese version. So it is bare bones, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I love Asian cinema. It's some of my favorite stuff I've ever seen. The film is not too long. It's not 2 hours. It's 89 minutes, so it's short. Stephen Chow doesn't want to bore me to death with a 2.5 hour movie. Next, I got this also at Dollar Tree. The next two are Dollar Tree pickups. This is one of the highest watched TV movies of all time that was not on the Disney Channel. It's got a gorgeous blonde actress. She's still hot. To this day, she is still a firecracker. And that is Heather Locklear in Flirting with 40. And who's the guy? Robert Buckley. This also has Vanessa Williams, not Vanessa Williams, this is a different Vanessa Williams. Cameron Bancroft, Sam Duke, Anne Hawthorne, Chella Horsdale, and Stephanie Von Betten. 87 minutes long, so I'm willing to see it. It's been 10 years, so I want to give it a shot. And it was $1, so there's the disc. It's a nice blue disc. Next, this also has a very gorgeous woman. If Josh sees this video later this month or in December, I love this actress ever since I saw her in Tron Legacy. I think she's beautiful. She has everything that the KK Wars actresses don't have: sex appeal, beautiful voice, green eyes, a soulful face, long flowing hair that doesn't she doesn't hide, and she's an actress that shows skin and is not ashamed of it. That's Olivia Wilde, baby. Just look at that face. That face brings wonders, man. That face was carved by angels. It's with her, Jenny Slate, Billy Crudup, Dr. Manhattan, for those of you that have seen Watchmen, and Jason Bateman. I have another film with him that I'm going to show later. So this has a making of, so it has something. And it's 86 minutes. And with Olivia Wilde, I will sit through anything that she's in. Nearly anything. Gorgeous woman. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman. And this is the last, well, not the last DVD, the last one I got before Black Friday. I love this series. I don't care what anyone says. This is the last thing of Star Wars that I give a shit about after the Disney purchase. This and Freemakers is the only two things that have kept me sane. Because the films are not doing it for me. The new cartoons, Resistance, Forces of Destiny, freaking Lego Star Wars, the whatever the hell with with Solo with the Solo canon. Don't care about them. Not a little kid anymore. Episode 3 was the last good movie. That's it. Come at me. All you do in your videos is you throw a hissy fit about these movies. I went to Best Buy today and nobody was buying those freaking movies. None of them. They've had piles of Solo, piles of Last Failure, piles of freaking The Force Awakens, piles of Rogue One. People are upset, and Episode 9 will not save it. So fuck J.J. Abrams' freaking vision of Star Wars. This is Star Wars, right here. Star Wars Rebels, the complete first season. I love this show. Is it one of the best cartoons? Yes. I thought the Clone Wars cartoon, when I first saw it, was underwhelming, but I would rather sit through that and this than any of the movies. These have likable characters. These have story arcs that are cinematic. These have characters from the original canon that are not bastardized. These villains are way better. This villain right here, better than Crimea River Ren. The freaking Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars, better than freaking Phasma and the freaking and Snoke and anybody else that they pull out of their hat. Hera and this girl Sabine are badass, and they're not like as boring as Jyn Erso and like Cancer Face, because I'm not gonna say her name again. She will never be mentioned. And look, a real stormtrooper. Wait, a real stormtrooper. Not that smaller version that they put in The Force Awakens. Stop copying. This is what I want to see. More stuff like this. Respecting the canon. Not changing it and bastardizing it and killing off characters we loved. That's what I hate about the new KK Wars. It's got none of the heart and the soul of the original or the prequels. This does. The voice cast kicks ass compared to any of the cast in the movies. And you can take that to the bank, episode 9. Take it right to the bank. Because you're going to be bankrupt when you flop. That's enough of that. I'm not going to say any more about it. Those movies just they're dead to me. They barely have a pulse. And the stacks of DVDs and Blu-rays at Target and Best Buy prove it. They prove my point for me. Next, the rest of them are Blu-rays. There's one more DVD. This one I got. I love this actress's voice. I thought she stole the show in Incredibles 2. Her and Jack Jack. I also love Sigourney Weaver in this movie. This is one of the longer movies. It's 2 hours and 3 minutes, but it's still not that long compared to other films. And that is Copycat. Sigourney Weaver and the gorgeous Southern belle Holly Hunter. That woman's voice is very, very sexy to me. It really is. This also has Dermot Mulroney. It's from the 90s. William McNarrow's in it. Will Patton. Directed by John A. Amiel. It should be awesome. It's a crime mystery thriller. And like I said, Holly Hunter, I will listen to that woman read a children's book because it's just, her voice is like milk, man. It's so silky. Ugh. I just have a thing for women that have like a certain southern accents when it's real, not when it's fake, like in The Walking Dead. That just sounds so fake to me. But anyway, enough of that. Next, I got this idolatry for on Blu-ray, and it is Walking with Dinosaurs in 3D. I don't care for the 3D version. I'm just gonna watch it in 2D. It has a Blu-ray and the digital copy. Don't no paper. Sorry, Sean. I'm keeping that. I like this. I didn't see the BBC documentary, but I like the animation. The voice cast is okay. I saw this in the theater. I don't think it's terrible. It's decent. 87 minutes long. And it's a better movie. It's more watchable than Jurassic World. There, I said it. And Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Stupid people. There are no humans in this movie. It's just dinosaurs. The stars of their own freaking movie. Not dumbass human number one, hipster douchebag number two, freaking the dumbasses from the first one. Yeah, just enough of that. Stop putting movies franchises with dumb characters. We don't want to see that, Hollywood. Case in point, great characters, and we loved almost every single one of them. Okay, next, I got this one idolatry, this one idolatry, and this one idolatry. Don't worry, the rest of it is from Best Buy and Target and a pawn shop. This is a great movie. I heard some fantastic things about it. They consider it one of the greatest movies ever made in American cinema. The Usual Suspects. No special features. It's just a Blu-ray, but I want to see this movie. Yes, I know Kevin Spacey's in this freaking movie. Guys, this is before his controversy. Oh, he was gay and he had a fling with somebody when he was young. Who cares? I'm not gay. I don't give a damn. So, can he act? Hell yeah, he can act. And this also has Gabriel Byrne, Chaz Palminteri, Stephen Baldwin, Kevin Pollak, Pete Postlewaite, may he rest in peace, Susie Amos, Giancarlo Esposito, Benicio del Toro, and directed by, yes, Sean, this is what he did before X-Men, Bryan freaking Singer. And it's under 2 hours. See, not some Oscar movies don't need to be 3 hours, guys. We get the point at less than two. But yeah, I've heard great things about Usual Suspects. I want to see it uncut. No, hand over the keys, you fairy godmother. That sounds so stupid when it's dubbed over. This one is a double build. It has Robert De Niro in two movies, Red Lights and Killing Season. I got this because Red Lights is a horror film. I didn't get to see it for October because I wasn't home alone. But anyway, it also has Elizabeth Olsen in Red Lights. I love her. I adore her in Age of Ultron. Cillian Murphy from the Dark Knight trilogy. Sigourney Weaver. You have Toby Jones, Jolie Richardson, and so on. And it's directed by Rodrigo Cortez. If there's one thing that Guillermo del Toro movies has taught me is that, yeah, some Spanish people have a great eye for detail. Like the guy that did Birdman. Beautiful looking movie. And I like their film style. At least not that movies that are not in Spanish. Just my taste. But anyway, this is another movie with Robert De Niro. It has some really good performances I heard, and it says it's better to be the king for a night than a schmuck for a lifetime. Rupert Pumpkin. A Martin Scorsese movie called The King of Comedy. starring, yes, the late great Jerry Lewis. May you rest in peace. You will always make me laugh. I love your face. You made so many people laugh over the years. Robert De Niro's in the lead. I've heard great things. This film is 109 minutes. See, under 2 hours. And Scorsese is a good director, so only the Blu-ray. The box is like this because I used a HD DVD, but it's a Blu-ray. It's fine. To me, they're the same. It's just different color. Now this is the Black Friday haul. This little haul right here, but I'm gonna get it. It's a lot of stuff that I got that are interesting. This is a film that's out of print. I think there's a Shout Factory release of this. I saved some money. It says it's $5, but I got it for $3.27. So I got like about almost 30 or 40% off of it, and I'm very happy about this. I hope I didn't show my phone number there, but anyway, it's called Streets of Fire, starring Michael Pare, Diane Lane, Martha from Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel. I love that actress too, by the way, Sean. Like I said, I have a thing for older actresses. An older woman doesn't mean that it's damaged. It just means that they're more experienced and sexy, and they have more maternal instincts if they had children. This is 93 minutes. It's a PG movie, so it shouldn't have too much gore. And Walter Hill directed it, so I like him. And I'm willing to give it a chance. Look at that artwork. That artwork is badass. The 80s has some of the greatest movie posters and artwork I've ever seen. Look at that. 80s. You'll never beat the 80s. Hollywood, don't ever remake this movie. You're not going to do it better. You're going to probably put some woke version with a woman, and I'm like, no. I'm fine with seeing this version, and if I love it, I'll upgrade to Blu-ray. Because that's what I do when I love a movie. And now the rest of these are Blu-rays. This one I got for at Target. I got two movies of my favorite movies of 2017, 2018. One was $6. The other was $9. I think this movie is underrated. Not underrated. It got some good reviews, but I think it's really well done. It made me laugh. That's all I want from a comedy. It's got a great cast, except for the British chick, because again, biased. And that is Game Night. This movie was freaking. This surprised the hell out of me. I liked the trailer. It was the director of Horrible Bosses. He redeemed himself. I did not like Horrible Bosses, but this one made me laugh a lot more. I like the two black people in the movie. They're not woke. They're actually intelligent people. They're not too ghetto. I love Rachel McAdams. She's one of the most gorgeous Canadian women. Her and Evangeline Lilly are phenomenal. Their faces just light up a screen, and you just want to like touch their face. How clean and white and sweet it is. I mean, look at that face. Look at that. And Jason Bateman's very funny in the movie. He gets shot in one scene, and it made me laugh. I was like, "Wow, this is dark, but it's funny." It's like it caught me off guard, and the movie was well worth a purchase. Only $6, yes, please. And this was one of the best sequels of 2018. Screw the people that said it wasn't as good as the first one. It made me laugh and is better than any of the X-Men movies after Days of Future Past. Deadpool 2. And there's your freaking breakout star of the movie. Freaking Domino. Awesome. And this movie was hilarious. I haven't seen the extended cut. I've heard great things. Cable was a badass anti-hero. I didn't care for the fat Rebel Wilson looking boy that has an accent. I didn't care about him, but there was a lot in this movie that I loved. And it made me laugh in the theater. Deadpool was sound. He was just as funny as in the first film. And I had to get it because I have the first one. Now I got the second one. And it makes fun of how stupid some of these recent X-Men movies have been, like Apocalypse and Last Stand and all that. Yeah. It's done better. These movies are funnier. They're poking fun. They're giving the finger to stupid decisions by Bryan Singer and Brett Ratner and all these other people. Next, I saved $30. Look at that. 30 freaking dollars. Wait. I saved $30 at Best Buy for getting these two DC movies. 197 points, yeah. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna. Tevye said that this is a really good movie. I'm gonna take his word for it. I'm looking forward to it. Justice League, dark. I already love that it has Batman in it. It has Zatanna. It's got Constantine, even though I'm not a fan of him in the TV shows. The Swamp Thing, I think, yeah, and some other ones as well. And I'm willing to give this a chance. It has a ton of special features. It's DC's animated movies. It's got an R rating, so this is not for kids, which is great. It gives a finger to all these people that say, "No, DC's just for children." Not this one. And it's 76 minutes long, so I'm willing to give it a shot. Tab, yeah, I hope this is good. It's only the Blu-ray was a $4. I saved $15. Hell of a deal, man. And last but not least, this is one of my favorite DC movies of this year. No, it's not Aquaman. It's not out yet, but this is my second favorite DC character. I love this character. I couldn't get enough of him this year. I thought Ezra Miller did a good job when he played the live action version in Justice League. This is a different version of him, but it's the to me this perfectly represents Barry Allen's Flash, and everything about it just flowed well. It's short, it's funny, it's got great cameos. It has color in it. Take notes, Warner Brothers. Lego DC Heroes: The Flash. This was wonderful. I love this movie. This was so funny. I love that they nailed what the Flash is all about. He runs fast, he's blonde, and he smiles. He's not, I'm so depressed. I'm so depressed. No, he's not. And it has a digital copy. Cool. That's awesome. So it's not just the Blu-ray. Thank you for that, Best Buy, because I love this movie. It made me smile. I'm like, look, they did the Flash better than in 4 5 seasons on the CW. Which, yeah, you got a good actor playing Flash, but he's either depressed, he's self-loathing, or he's not the star of his own show anymore. Now it's his daughter and his wife and a freaking villain that rips off Kylo Ren. Yeah, you heard me right. Cicada is basically Kylo Ren with a thunderbolt, played by Chris Klein. But I'm gonna still see the show because I love the character. But this is the definitive version of the Flash that I've seen this year. Absolutely. I haven't seen Flashpoint Paradox. I will because I love the Flash. Everything about him, his costume, his sense of humor, his powers, Barry Allen's humanity. It just is he's very interesting. And look at that. Look at that costume. What they nailed in Justice League last year was the Flash's costume. I thought it was fantastic. Better than any bad Power Rangers costume from that 2017 movie. And I'm willing to give the shot to DC to make a great Flash movie. I think they can knock it out of the park. And that's my stack, guys. This is all the stuff that I got. Whoa, boy, did I score big this year. Look at that. Throughout Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and all these other weeks that I went shopping, I really went all for it because I wanted to show you an epic finale of DVD hoarding before Christmas. And yeah, I scored a lot of good deals here. I'm very happy, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed that this. I live in a city where people just drop money on the floor and they drop broken cell phones, and I'm able to pawn them and get money for it. It's a great way of doing things. And yeah, if you haven't seen any of these films, I would advise seeing some of them. I've seen some of them already, and these games I played. So that's my haul video, guys. My Black Friday haul 2018. Hope you enjoy it. Don't take any offense. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm here to entertain you guys. That's what my purpose on YouTube is. Thanks for watching. It's 28 minutes long. I will see you guys in the next video. Next is probably going to be my live stream of my best, worst, and honorable mentions of 2018. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.